Good morning from the mountain, as it's called around here. It's a spot that I'm too blessed to call home, or my future home. It's hard to see the sun. It's so bright now that it's now in just sun. The smoke from the villagers burning so much of the bush makes the sun beautiful. It's true at sunrise, which is about 5:56, I think, this morning, because it comes up just as an orange ball, kind of like a harvest moon, which is so cool. Anyways, just joining you from my future home site, which is being built now, and the only word I can use to describe how I feel about that is unmerited favor. Truly undeserved, but I am so greatly appreciative of it. Just wanted to record a short video this morning as I'm sitting here meditating on the goodness of God and on what He has called or calling me to do here, and really a continuation of just what He's called me to do in agriculture. And I think it applies to more spaces than just agriculture. I was just leaving a message for a friend who's made some fish, liquid fish, for fertilizer, and I was commenting that it smells good. Most people would think it smells bad, but I think it smells good. And I truly, may sound strange, but I can smell his heart in his, because it's his work, so I can smell his heart, and I can smell intention and years of observation and ambition. And that might sound strange. I don't mean I can literally smell that, obviously. I don't know what ambition smells like. But what I'm saying, I guess, is it is not just something thrown together, right? It is of a high quality. I can smell it's a fermented product, and so it's taken time and care, and he's chosen his ingredients carefully. But anyways, I think I have a saying that I coined yesterday that I kind of like, and I may not be the first to say it, but it just occurred to me as, I got some of this stinky stuff on my hands, and so many people they avoid it. They say, "Oh, that's the stinky stuff." And I said, "Oh, I think that smells good." "What do you mean you think that smells good?" I said, "Well, I know it will grow, plants will love it, and the soil will love it, and the organisms will love it, so I love it." Oh, there's some honeybees dancing around me. And so, I don't know if you can hear that. Anyways, so the saying is, sorry, distracted by honeybees. The saying is, if you want a green thumb, first you must have a brown thumb. And that's because, compost and fish and molasses and, manure is brown. And it's interesting because brown things make green things, and stinky things make good smelling things. And I think it's kind of a picture of God's redemptive act, yeah? I mean, He takes stinky people and makes more beautiful people, or less stinky people. We're in progress. But anyways, as I was thinking about this, about my, I'm in Zambia, and we don't have as many utilities, labs, etc., to measure our products or our fields. And honeybee dancing around. He's decided I'm not food. As we don't have as many tests, if you will, to quantify data. It's just reminded me of what I already believe, which is that God has graced us with much ability to take in sensation. Our sensory, our nose, our tongue, our ears, and our toes and fingers. Yes, toes. And I think, we have, as a Western culture at least, we have ascended to great heights intellectually and corporately. But oftentimes, I think, perhaps in my opinion, our attempt in ascending to the heavens and ascending even into space, ascending above God, placing ourselves above God, I think we've lost touch with some very basic things. Lost touch with what we were formed from, the ground, the soil. We were formed from dust. And I think that if we can humble ourselves enough to quiet our mind, to spend time in the quiet, meditating, listening for insight from Him, and humbling ourselves, getting in touch, smelling, tasting, feeling, listening, waiting, asking, then I believe we will receive answers that we didn't know we had. It takes time, and it takes, like anything, it takes practice. You're going to be wrong sometimes. How would we walk without falling, right, first? But the scriptures continually say, humble yourself, and He will lift you up. He will exalt you. And I think of Elijah, after doing such an incredible, well, not doing, right, but taking part in one of the most incredible miracles recorded in Scripture, where God comes down and licks up the wet wood. And we find him immediately after running from Jezebel and afraid for his life, and understandably so. Who can't relate to that? But after that spectacle, and after the imminent fear of death, etc., where does he find the Lord? He finds Him in stillness, huh? So that's my thought today. Let us humble ourselves. Let us ask for help, for insight, for direction. Remember to spend time with Him and to wait on the Lord. Those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. They will rise up on eagles' wings. Godspeed.